Hello, everyone. I hope you are well as we are about a week into our Lenten journey. Last week, we talked about the importance of paying attention to our thoughts and our emotions because these can be indications, as St. Ignatius of Loyola has said, of the movement of the good spirit or what he calls the evil spirit, right? The spirit of darkness that leads us to dark places, thoughts that are not helpful to us and are not of God. So, what I wanted to do, kind of building off of that, is to introduce a prayer practice called the daily Examen. And this was established by St. Ignatius of Loyola, so it's been around for over 400 years. And it's a practice that helps us get in touch with how God is moving in our life, or seeing, like I said, the good spirit or the evil spirit, and paying attention to those movements in our daily life. So it's really a kind of prayerful reflection on the events of our day, looking at the events of our day. This is a practice that, St. Ignatius really wanted his Jesuit brothers to do. So he founded what's called the Jesuit order, if you've heard of them. So they're priests and religious men. And they were very much and are very much engaged in the world, in their work and ministry. So they're out there. They're out working with people, ministering to people. And Ignatius found it very important that they also remain rooted in their faith. And connected to God. And so this prayer practice is something that he wanted all of his Jesuits to be doing daily, or maybe even more than once a day, because he considered his brothers to be contemplatives in action, out in the world, but then also needed to be grounded, contemplative in that sense. So obviously this really can be a very powerful tool for us because we also, we're engaged, we're out there in the world, our lives are busy. Certainly they're different because of COVID, but we're very much, engaged in our lives and have things going on, and, we're not sitting in churches praying for hours at a time. So this tool can be a very helpful one for us, really in looking at God's presence in our life, and then also discerning, if you're kind of thinking about different choices or decisions, or where is God leading me, in this choice I need to make, or this can be a really helpful practice for that too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk us through this process. So it'll be like a guided meditation. And basically it's simple. It can be done, 5 minutes. It could be 10 minutes. It could be longer, certainly. But, we're not going to spend a huge amount of time with it. And basically we're going to become aware of God's presence. We'll review the day with gratitude, pay attention to our emotions, choose a feature kind of from the day, and pray from that, and then look forward to the next day with hope. So let's take a moment. We'll just quiet ourselves down. Make sure you're in a comfortable seated position, and then I will walk us through this prayer practice. As we begin our prayer, we first are going to just become aware of God's presence, that in this time, in this moment, we are in the presence of the Holy One. And then take a moment just to give thanks to God for the blessings in your life. We have so many things to be grateful for, despite the fact that it's a challenging time living through, this pandemic. Obviously, a lot of troubles and challenges I'm sure we all face, but we also have a lot of blessings. So take a moment and just give thanks to God for those things in your life that you're grateful for. And then what we're going to do is we're going to review our day, the events of our day, and look back and kind of walk through your day in the presence of God and take note of, the joys, the delights, but also there may have been disappointments or things that didn't go so well. Look at the work that you did or the people you interacted with. What did you receive from these people? What maybe did you give to them? Just pay attention to all of these things, even the small things, the food you ate, the sights you saw, other things. God is working in all of these things. And of course, paying attention to the emotions, as we've talked about how important that is. Sadness, joy, delight, frustration. What were you feeling through all these experiences today? And then what was God maybe saying to you through all of these things? So I'll take a moment to reflect on the events of our day and how God has been a part of that. And as you continue to look back on the day, think also about ways maybe that you fell short. A lot of times we don't do the things that we wish we had done or act the ways we would have. So take that to God. Tell that to God if that's true for you today, and maybe ask for forgiveness or understanding, or just bring it to the light and share that with God. And then look forward to tomorrow. Ask God to give you light for tomorrow's challenges, or to pray for whatever it is that you need right now. We're a people of hope. We always are people of hope. So pray with hopefulness, and take whatever it is to God that you need and what you hope for in the day or days ahead.